Tragedy again in Wayne County. Its fire department is mourning the loss of one more of its dedicated firefighters. Over the weekend, a firefighter was struck, killed by a driver who then ran off the road. Our Harry Boomer is at the fire department today to tell us about this latest loss of life as he came to the rescue of a man who was in distress. Harry.
Well, you know, it was Saturday night when Lieutenant Charles Paul Mikulik of the Town and Country Fire Department pulled over to help a man who had run into a ditch on a dark and isolated narrow road here in Wayne County. Sadly, his good deed turned deadly. The Town and Country Fire Department in Wayne County is mourning the loss of another member of his family, Lieutenant Paul Charles Mikulik. He was struck as he was helping a motorist who had run into a ditch on Stratton Road just south of Jeffrey Road in Congress Township. The crash happened around 10:40 Friday night when Lieutenant Mikulik stopped to help while driving his personal vehicle. Another vehicle traveling southbound on Stratton Road drove off the right side of the roadway into the ditch, striking a driver of a Ford F-150 as well as Lieutenant Mikulik. A police officer told me today that Lieutenant Mikulik was a quiet, good man with a kind heart. A woman stopped in front of the fire department and told me Lieutenant Mikulik recently held her hand as she was transported by EMS to the hospital. He is described by his department as a dedicated firefighter, paramedic, leader, and public servant who died in the performance of his duty during the morning hours of Saturday, April 19th. Governor Mike DeWine has ordered the U.S. and state flags to be flown at half-staff at all state public buildings and grounds throughout Wayne County. Sadly, another Town and Country firefighter, Lieutenant Phil Wickel, lost his life 3 years ago in the line of duty. He was killed when a driver failed to move over far enough and slow down when approaching a vehicle with flashing lights, as required by state law. By the way, Tri-Community Joint Fire District firefighter John Saunders and Town and Country Fire District Lieutenant Paul Mikulik tragically lost their lives in separate incidents last week. The Ohio Highway Patrol is investigating the crash, so no charges so far on the latest two incidents. Our condolences to the family of all of these firefighters, 2 to 3 in the last month or so. I'm Harry Boomer in Wayne County, 19 News.
Now your